Welcome back everyone. I'm using my selfie camera for this piece. I know I said I wouldn't do any more unboxings or reviews on this channel, but because this product is actually a channel upgrade, that's why I'm going to be doing it. So the video I'm going to show you next is an unboxing of my Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus, and that's a phone I'm going to be using to make my driving videos from now on. Of course, it will be a while before you're going to see any videos that were made on the S24 Plus, because I do have some videos ready to go which were made on my Poco F5, that's the phone I'm using now, and my Poco X3 NFC. So I'm not going to go back and redo all of the videos. What I will do is I will go back, look at the videos, and if some of them need replacing, if I'm not satisfied with the quality, then I'm going to redo those videos on the S24, but I'm not going to redo every single one. So the coming weeks, you are going to see videos from the phones that I'm using now, and later on, videos from the S24 Plus. After that, I'm going to show you the phone holder that I'm using now in the car. That's what I use to make my driving videos. There's also a video on my review channel, Lance-planes&more, and the unboxing of the S24 is also on that channel. So because I want to keep the videos separate, that's what I said. That's why I only do reviews and unboxings and experiments on that channel. So if you want to go and check it out, go and check it out. I don't really expect the channel to go anywhere, but I just want to keep the contents separate because it might be too much on one channel. And unless everyone says, hey, just keep it on one channel, then I will. Otherwise, I'll just do it this way. So unboxing is coming up next. Then I'm going to chime in again, and after that you're going to see the phone holder that I'm using, and after that I'm just going to show you a little video of me trying out some phone cases. Kind of funny because I ordered the wrong one, and then I got a used one, and now I got some originals which I still need to unbox and try, and the screen protector which I need to install. So the phone is still inside. I didn't take it out yet, and I'm not planning to take it out until everything is secure. So screen protector and case, because that phone is so slippery, it's unbelievable. So anyway, let's get into the unboxing, and I'll see you after. Welcome back. So beautiful people, I broke my own promise. I said I would never pay more than $4.99 for a phone, or I would never buy myself a flagship. In fact, my most expensive phone was a Huawei P9. Back then it was like $420, and I had discount and gift cards and all kind of things. But as you know, I make driving videos. If you didn't know, go and check out Lance-planes&more for driving videos and planes. And those videos I made using my Poco X3 NFC and Poco X5. Sorry, Poco F5, which was okay. I mean, you gotta start somewhere. So the Poco X3 NFC, it does record 4K, but it's limited to 7 minutes. The F5 is not limited, and the 4K is actually okay when you're standing still, or if you're using a tripod. When you start moving, it is gonna get really shaky and unstable. So that's why I got myself a Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. If you're gonna do it, then you gotta do it good and get it over with. So I'm gonna unbox it. It's a yellow one. I would prefer blue or green, but there was no blue or green. Not where I bought it anyway. There was only black, silver, yellow, and purple. And actually I wanted a purple one. But my wife was like, the purple one is too girly. So I'm gonna be really careful with this one because, you know, I like dropping things. But I'm gonna be careful for a few reasons. One, I don't want to damage it. And two, I might return it. I might return it to get a purple one, or I might return it to get myself a Google Pixel Pro 9 Pro. So let's take it out. Okay, that's a color. It's a pale kind of yellow. It's not a bright. I don't really like yellow. To me, yellow is kind of nasty. It's just my opinion. Don't get angry. But this one is a nice kind of yellow. Oh, it's so cold. A metal edge. Wow. Nice. Let me see if I could find a few specs. I did look it up a bit. So, of course, like I said, it's the S24 Plus. And this one is the 512 gig version. 6.7-inch screen, LTPO, so 120 hertz refresh rate, and it will dial down to 1 hertz if you're not using it. Should I? I mean, I have to. I'm gonna be really careful with this. Put it aside. So it's a dynamic AMOLED, and it's a QHD, so 1440. Really sharp, sharper than a normal 1080p screen. So yeah, people say it look like iPhone. I don't know. I don't know what an iPhone is. Is that something? I don't even know. What is an iPhone? Jed is next to me. Jed, what is an iPhone? You don't know either? Mm-mm. Oh, Jed don't know what an iPhone is. I don't know. People keep talking about it. Maybe I'm gonna Google it one day to see what it is. So I'm gonna turn it on. It doesn't need to be charged. Should we take a look at what's in the box before I continue? I'm gonna try to turn it on in the meantime. Okay. Let me just put this aside. So let's take a look what's in the box. What am I gonna get? Am I gonna get a charger and some earbuds like long ago? I strongly doubt it. I'm just joking. You know they don't give you anything these days. Maybe you do get a USB-C to USB-C cable. You remember long ago getting phones, especially flagships. Oh man, they gave you so much goodies. But these days, you get a cable, and that's it. USB-C to USB-C, and you do get paper. At least they still give you this for now, anyway. And that's about it, right? Anything else? Of course not. Okay, let's put this aside. And look at the phone again. English. What English am I going to choose? I'm going to go with United Kingdom. Agreed. I gotta choose this one, that's for sure. Sending data. Nah. Let's skip this one. And easy setup without the device. Okay, I'm gonna set it up off screen, and then I'm gonna be back later. So just looking at a little bit more of the specs. Told you about the screen already. Fingerprint scanner in the screen is ultrasonic, so should be really fast. And it's Samsung, so you know the software update is really good. You're getting 7 years, so you're good until 2031. 45 watts charging. That's not really slow. That's good enough. I could live with that. Gorilla Glass Victus. And the screen peak brightness is 2600 nits, so that does sound good. And like I said, this is a 512 GB version, so 12 gigabytes of RAM. And yes, it is the Exynos version, Exynos 2400. So I'm not too worried about it anyway. I know some people don't really like it. And it's full IPX68 dust and waterproof. So all set. It is a big phone, but it's 197 grams. I'm okay with that because my X3 NFC is 217, I believe, which is kind of heavy. This one does feel good. I do wish the back was a little bit rounded off. Let me just grab my X3 NFC so you can see it. Yeah, the side is kind of flat. So if you take a look at my nice blue, well, it's not blue anymore. It used to be blue, but it fell in the river on vacation in France and it started chipping off, so I just scraped it off. And now it's black. It is a big phone, also 6.7 inches, but because the back is rounded off a bit, it does feel so much more nicer. So yeah, but that's what it is. And if you take a look at the back, you got 3 cameras. I believe the middle one is the main camera. This is a 50 megapixel. And then you got a 12 megapixel ultra wide, I believe. 10 megapixel 3 times zoom and a 12 megapixel ultra wide. All of them record in 4K, and the main camera does up to 8K 30, and the others do max 4K 60. So that's really good. And the lens I choose will be good. And a selfie camera, I can't remember what megapixel it is, but it also does 4K 60, I believe. At least it does 4K 30, maybe 4K 60. So I believe I'm set. So before I take it outside, in a while, I'm gonna put a screen protector on it, and I'm gonna put a case. I'm gonna put put a back cover case on it. Color wise, it's not really. Yeah, I kind of like bright colors. This one is not really bright. It's really dull. I was just expecting a little bit more. Like I said, I'm not really crazy about yellow, but I was expecting just a tiny bit more. So who knows? Because it's going to be in a clear case. I like looking at my phones. That's why I don't really use like bookcase or anything like that, because I love seeing my phone. And so I'm gonna think about it. It is a nice color. All right, I'm gonna set it up, and I'll be back to take a look at the inside, at the software and settings, menus, those kinds of things. Okay, thanks. Okay, everyone, so I'm back again, and this is the first thing I always want to know. Really important for me. I finished fixing up the phone. I transferred a few apps from my old phone, and I deleted a few apps from the new one. And this is a 512 version, and as you can see, I have 479 gigabytes left over, so 32.8 in use. So I'm not really done yet. Everything is on it, but I still got to arrange them the way I want it, because it's a new phone. I'm going to go through the apps again and see what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. I did play around with the camera a bit, and it does look good. I am liking what I'm seeing to start with, so like I said, I'm not going to go outside with it until I can put it in a case or put a screen protector on it. But the camera does look good, the screen does look really good. You can see when you zoom in and out, you do see it jump from one lens to another, but that's not really a big deal. So when I'm going to be driving, I'm not going to be zooming in and out anyway, so that's not going to be an issue for me. Big screen, but I have no problem dealing with the big screen. And actually, I did look at the Pixel 9, 6.3 inches, but it felt so small. I remember coming from a small phone, going to a big one. It was like, man, I can't get used to it. It's way too big. And now, like, I don't want to go back to a small phone. Times change. And about the color, Well, I still think the color is a little bit too boring. Yeah, my wife does like it. So I told her I'm gonna go for the purple one. She was like, "Nah, no, you're not going for it. It's too girly." Oh man, gotta laugh at my own jokes. It's not really a joke, but anyway, that's just what it is. So it's not like a review. It's not like I can tell you much about it yet. I still have to get used to it. I'm gonna look into it some more. Who knows? Maybe in a few months I'll do a long-term review. I don't expect to come back next week or within 2 weeks or whatever. I'm just gonna use it and I'll give you a long-term review. What did I check? I did check out the Bluetooth quality because that's really important for me. Listen to music, and I can tell it's really good. It's really powerful. It's also really clean, but also really bassy at the same time. And I did test with Air 2, and that didn't really react well to my equalizer on my Poco F5, but it did on this one. So if I went from rock to pop or classic, there was a big difference. And one was really nice and crispy, and the other one was really deep and bassy. So really good, really good. Like I said already, it's the Exynos processor that's in it. But according to people, it's on par with the Snapdragon. Maybe just a little bit behind. But I'm not really fussing about those things. I'm not really gonna look at benchmarks and say, yeah, this one is a little bit less. Really beautiful screen. Nice. Fluid. Look at that. Speaker sounds really nice. Dual speaker setup, of course. Sounds really nice. Watching video, really nice. I did check out a few things on YouTube. So let's check this one out. This is one of my own videos. This was shot in 1080p. Let's see which resolution it's in. It's on 360. It's just 1080p. No, 4K. Let's put it in 4K and do it again. Brighten up the screen a bit. Is it still? Yeah. First time it was really crispy. Now it look a little bit less, and maybe it's just a internet connection. Really nice. Feels really good. And yeah. What can I say? And like I said, it's a 512 version, a gigabyte version. And why did I go for the 512? Because now on my Poco F5 I'm using it. It's a 256, and I do run into problems from time to time shooting videos. Even though on this one I only shoot 1080p because 4K is not stabilized. So if I'm going to be shooting like a lot of videos in 4K, it's going to be full in no time. So that's why I said, you know what? It's an investment anyway. And the phone is already expensive, but if you look at the difference from 256 to 512, it's not that big. So I figure if you're going to spend that much already, why not just go for the 256? And if I ever decide to stop shooting videos, at least I still have a good phone that's good software-wise until 2031, because it does get 7 years of software support. And who knows, maybe I could even trade it in a few years for the S27 or S28 if I don't want to keep it that long. So yeah, let's hope I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it and make some really nice videos. Anything else I need to mention? Yeah, it is based on AI, a lot of AI stuff, but I'm not really into AI anyway, so maybe it's just me. Advanced features, advanced intelligence, you got your phone, your keyboard, interpreter, notes, voice recorder. That one might be good. It's gonna make a transcript of stuff for you, a photo editor that you could remove things from your photos. According to people, it's not as good as Google. But, you know, should I really care? I don't know. One-handed mode, that I got turned on already. Multi-window, I like to multitask, so that one I did turn on already. And so I'm not really a big Samsung fan. I didn't use the Samsung phone for a really long time, so it's gonna take me a while to figure things out. My tablet is a Samsung, but normally I'm not really in the settings, and I use my tablet for different things anyway, so it's gonna take me a while to figure out what's going on. But from what I'm seeing already, it's okay. I didn't even do the fingerprint scanner yet. But from what I see from other videos, it's really fast. So there's no reason for me not to believe it. Check that. Software updates is available. All right. So maybe I'll just post this video from this point, or maybe I'll wait until I get a screen protector and the case, and then I'll take it outside and do some more things. I'll just leave it at this, and maybe I will do a short little update next week just to show you what it's like outside. Maybe do a little driving and show you a few pictures. Yeah, yes, I believe I'm going to do that. So I'm going to leave it at this for now. So that was my unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. And like I said, I'm liking what I'm seeing. All right, thanks for watching. Any questions, let me know. If I can answer it, I will. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. So that was the unboxing of the Galaxy S24 Plus. And as you can see, that phone is extremely slippery. So now you know why I don't want to take it outside without a case. And the screen protector is for keeping the screen nice. I don't want to get scratches. Sometimes I keep coins in my pocket and I don't want to damage it. So that's why. And about the blurs, of course, you can't be too careful with certain information. So I'm sure you can understand that. Okay, the video that's coming up next, the unboxing part of it was done in the night, as you will see, because I don't always have time in the day. And if you're wondering why I'm in the car, it's because I'm actually busy. I'm in between picking up and dropping off and just doing this video in between. As you can see, I'm actually somewhere else than I was in the first part of the video. But you know, that's life. Just gotta get on with it, I guess. All right. Enjoy the video that's coming up next. It's like a long-term review because the unboxing was like 4 months ago. So I use this almost like every day, not just for filming, but just for regular navigating. And it's a really good product. I love it so much. I picked it up on AliExpress, not sponsored or anything. I got it on sale for $6.66. So as you can see, you don't always need to spend a lot to get a lot, because some of the ones I used before were actually more expensive and they weren't that good. So, all right, enjoy the video and I'll see you after that one again. Okay, welcome back everyone. So, as you probably know by now, I make driving videos. And if you didn't know, please go and check out my channel, Lance-planes&more. And there you can find planes and driving videos. So normally I make my videos using these holders. And the problem with those is the base always ends up in my shot, or I have to slide my phone so much to the left that it's going to stick out, or it's going to shake a bit. So I was looking for something else, and then I came across this one on AliExpress. The moment I saw it, I knew it was the right one. And you have two variants, one to connect to your windshield and one to connect to your sunroof. So if you are going to pick it up, then you will need to pay attention to which one you are getting. So I'm going to do the unboxing. I'm going to put it together. It's actually not difficult. And then I'm going to test it out in the car so you can see it. Okay, so let's jump to the future and take a look at it in the car, and I'm going to tell you about my experience. So when you go to install it in your car, you will notice immediately that the suction area, the suction cup is quite large, and that's okay because it's only suction that's keeping it attached. There is no adhesive or anything else like that. So I do prefer it this way. The ones I used before, they use adhesive, and the problem is once you remove it, it's going to start picking up dust or anything that's flying around. It's really difficult to store, and if you remove it from time to time, maybe to clean your windows or to switch cars, after a while it's not going to stick well anymore, only because it's the adhesive that's keeping it attached to your window. You could also connect it to your dashboard, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's really difficult to remove, and I believe it could damage your dashboard. And of course, with the sun, there might be color differences after a while. So that's my opinion anyway. You might disagree. Okay, let's take a drive. And this is how it is from the inside. You will need to move it around a little bit to find a suitable position, but I'm sure you will find it eventually. So now quick little switch, and if the footage is looking kind of shaky, it's more to do with the camera that I'm using. Is the Poco F5, and I'm shooting this part in 4K, but it's not stabilized, so that's why it's a little shaky. And I am going to be unboxing the phone later today. 4K stabilized on all lenses, iOS, EOS. So for the driving videos coming up, it's gonna be way nicer, crispy, stabilized. So if you want to see that one, stick around. Or maybe I did upload that video first. In my opinion, this is a really good phone holder for driving. If you're just gonna be navigating, all of these will be good enough. But if you are gonna be making videos, then I could recommend this one. I don't have one single problem. The last few months, I've been using it now for a few months actually. I didn't even mention that. And I take it out from time to time because I use different cars. So sometimes I take it with me. And like I said, absolutely no problems. It's really solid, really stable. If there's anything I can complain about, which I really can't, it's just the base is on the larger side, but I explained why it is. It's because of the suction, which I do prefer, because I don't like glues or tapes or anything like that. So, yeah, a recommendation from me. So I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's an AliExpress, and can't remember how much I paid for it. I believe it's somewhere between 8 and 12 euros. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, and let's take a look at the phone cases now. Let's call this phone case saga. Alright, welcome back. So as you know, I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. And actually I didn't use it since the unboxing because as you saw at the end, it fell. Luckily it fell in the box and not on the table or on the floor. So like I said, I'm not going to take it outside until I get a case and a screen protector. So I did order a case, a see-through case from Mobilize. I'm going to look at the name again, and that's what I'm going to be taking a look at now to see if it's a good fit. So my regular knife is upstairs, so this is what I'll be using today. Massive box. for this tiny little thing. Unbelievable. Okay. So, what? S24 Plus. This is looking way too small. Oh my god, that's not for the S24 Plus. Oh, that's for the S24. Did I order the wrong one or did they send me the wrong one? Let me go and figure it out. Welcome back, lovely people. So, I guess you saw what happened yesterday. And no, it wasn't a joke and it wasn't fake. I really believe I ordered the S24 Plus case. I went back and checked. Turned out it was right. It was the S24. So I returned that one. It's still in the car. I need to send it back. But I ordered this one immediately. And as you saw yesterday, big package, small case. No, big case, small package. So let's just open it up real fast and take a look. I believe the brand is Mobilize, but I'm gonna look. Do I need to use my knife? Let me see. Nah. That's better. So how much did I pay for this one? 14 euros and 95 cents. Does it look new? This doesn't look new, does it? No, this is not new. All right, let me dig into it some more. Let me just put the phone in it anyway to see if it's a good fit. Let me be really careful because I really don't want to drop it. Does feel good. Buttons are nice to click. Case is soft. So it does look like everything is aligned. So, okay. But the case does look new. I'm gonna dig into it some more. If it's really bad, I'm gonna send it back, and if not, then I'm just gonna keep it. All right, thanks. Okay, so I'm back again, and it's my second attempt to find a good case. The first one was too small. That was actually for the S24, and the second one was used. When I tried to return it, they reached out to me and they said, you could keep it and we will give you a compensation. I said, okay. They didn't reply to me. So I returned it, and a day later they reached out to me asking me what they could do for me, but it was already gone. So now I ordered from a different site screen protectors, and these are just plastic and different see-through case designed for Samsung. This is original Samsung. This one is designed for Samsung. A little bit more expensive, but I just have a better feeling about it. So let's take a look. Wow, that's nice. See, this is the way it should look, because the second one was definitely used. Oh, it's hard plastic. I thought it was like silicone. Okay. All right, let's just pop it in and see if it's going to fit. How does it look? It looks good, and it is not as slippery as the phone itself. Okay, let's take a look at the second one. Okay, so this is the original Samsung, and it is a little bit chunky. Oh, okay, not exactly what I was expecting. Am I gonna keep it? Maybe, but I don't like it too much. And it is also kind of slippery, this one. Maybe because my hands are dry, so if they're a little bit moist, then it might be different. But I do prefer this one. This is just too much. But I believe this one will protect your phone if you should drop it. Okay, so the next step is to install the screen protector, and then I'm done. And as you can see, it's just plastic. Maybe in the future I'll do tempered glass, but for now I'm just gonna do plastic and see if it's gonna work. All right, and when that's done, then I could take it outside and I could start making videos and shooting pictures. But I believe I might send this one back. Yeah, okay, so at least you know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, what can I say? Sometimes it's bad luck, sometimes I'm just stupid, I guess. Just need to pay more attention. Anyway, thanks for checking out all of the videos, and you can find all of them on Lance-planes&more. So if you want to follow me, you can follow me. Thanks again, and you'll see me soon using the S24 to make videos. Maybe I'll just put it on the thumbnail, S24 Plus, so at least you know. But remember what I said, it will be a while before you see those videos, so stick with me in the meantime. Really appreciate it. And if you watch the videos, feel free to give it a like so YouTube could show it to other people. If nobody like it, YouTube is gonna bury it, and you know, it's just gonna stay at a few views. So I would appreciate it. Liking is free. All right. Thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, and I'll see you soon.